Vetja Lavita.
Shakunjani bafo?
Ngimnandi wena futhi?
Hayi, mjojo bafusa.
Grand.
Hayi, number 1.
Ufila mnandi?
Ngifila grand ba.
Yeah,
Fila grand.
Usho.
Hayi, number 1.
Empelation ngiyazi mase ngifika kuma camera, yol,
Mfethu amakhamera ngithi asajwayelanga mfethu sothini. But hayi, well.
But live streaming mos ineyishayi.
Asha angithi manje ishayile edladleni uyiwani uzivalele. Yeah, or ubukelwe intwana yakho. Grand.
Oh manje mase kufa ama camera i3, it's like the whole world is watching you.
Yabona sekufakwe 3 manje asazi which one ish. Yabona but grand bafo.
Yeah. How's your day, man? Hamba kanjani usuku lakho?
So far so good. Yonke into mjojo. So
yeah.
I've been thinking about this whole interview. Ukuthi cabangana nama camera, but now no, I'm okay.
Grand.
I'm none.
Yeah. No, but it's not an interview as such. It's a conversation.
Conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like to call it that.
Conversation. Nama camera manga.
Yeah, abangani bami lapha.
Yeah.
Ihlole zethu lezi. This is our audience.
Yeah, audience.
So, Vetja, who's Vetja? What's your real name?
Vetja Velani Zain Keso. Yeah, Velani wazalelwa in Natal, in KZN, in a place called Ehading. That's where I was born, but I grew up in Sebokeng. Yeah, Ehading. Since from 99, I was this side, Ejos. So I would say I grew up here, in Sebokeng. Then 2008, I moved to Soweto. Since from then, I've been in Soweto since 2008. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Harding is the south of KZN.
Yeah, South Coast,
Yeah.
South Coast.
That's where the looting was happening.
Yeah, I heard it was hectic. Yeah, but glad I was here. I was not part of it, so I'm safe. But it was bad. The looting was bad.
Yeah. I'm sure there's something nyana da bayibekele wena, ne?
No, there's no magogo da. So magogo wezwa nje ukuthi kuluthiwe itolo lapha, but I'm clean.
Even if you're not clean, you're never gonna admit.
Yeah, but I'm clean. I'm clean.
Yeah. So now, Vetja is from Harding. He grew up in Sebokeng from 1999. How did you get into this whole thing of house music?
Well, me before house, there was kwaito, so I was doing kwaito. Since from 1999, we wrote a song with my late cousin. Yeah, BCB's Abafana Be Stars. So we wrote that song. We kept on writing songs, but until we had a chance to go a demo. So a professional demo since 2004. Yeah. Then from then there's some relationship now, kwaito and house. Then I fell in love with house music. Yeah.
Who introduced you to house?
I don't have a specific person. Like ngathi ukulalela abantu bedlala. Yeah. Yo Kanyanis, yo Vini Da Vinci. Yeah. Ukulalela nje. Not ukuthi nginomuntu personal obebhekile ukuthi hey mamela nangumculo right. No, it's true nje bekusakhona no Kabzela silalelwa FM, and then that's when I got inspired with no man, this is nice. And I also like because they also have element to a house, so house kahle ngabona ukuthi kwaito, the creation of kwaito kahle ngathi they sample from the house, so ngabona ukuthi yeah, that's where I can ngathola ikhaya lami khona la.
I think I missed the era ye YFM because I hear good stories about YFM.
Lapho best recorder ke lapho ekubule ama tape kushaya whatever ukuthi kune advert cassette mail recordile nje mnandi ukuthi nje uzimix yakhavzela or the later bomonde. Yeah, proper stuff.
What type of sound did they play on YFM? Your Iggy Smalls, your Mondes, your Vinita Vinces?
Yeah, they used to play those your hardcore deep house songs, and regular era bekhona nama bootlet, becela ama bootlet kakhulu, but it was like the sound was proper. Your soulful house was there, your broken beat was there, like, so they were like manje sesi-concentrate more to ama-subgenres ukuthi hey this dala bekudlala uthola ukuthi kuyadlala, uthola ukuthi maybe umuntu obedlala e-deep house this week, next week wisho mhlawumbe uzodlala some soulful house, and ngeke kube ukuthi hawu manje usedlala i-soulful house akasadlala i-deep. No, they were all about pushing good music. Yeah.
So when you and your Intwana Yagini did your first demo, you said it was around 99.
The demo we recorded 2004, but
Yeah.
the writing started 99.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what happened to that demo? Or because you were not successful in pursuing a career in Kwaito, you were like, I can also do house. What happened? I'm trying to understand what happened. What was how was the
Yeah.
transition?
So the demo was the reason why I went for production, because I was not producing anything. I was just going there with a mic and then sing, and then that's it. But now I was not 100% happy with that demo, the quality of it. Like because even though I was not playing, but I was the one playing keys for that demo, because the guy was not, like, the guy was from school. He is from one of the biggest institutions, but then I was not happy the way enza ngakhona. So I thought, so after engiphele yo chance ukuthi let me touch some of the, then ngabona ukuthi lento ngayenza nami le. So that's when ngibona ukuthi hayi ithi ngizenzele. So while I was learning to do my own things, ila bengilo ngivele ngi-inspire le inspiration le house music. So my production yangasawela kwi-kwaito. So production yami kwavele ngahlala nje kwi-house.
So you're busy learning how to produce and you're listening to YFM. So the sounds you're hearing from YFM influencing.
I'm trying to imitate ukuthi ngizama ukuthi mhlawumbe ngilalele le ngoma le, ngizama ukudlala lama keys edlala la engomeni, nama beat ukuthi arrangement yama drama ba arrange kanjani. I'm trying to arrange njengale ngoma le yabo. So until ngaze ngathola my own sound, ngasabheka le lama sound la, but wona ngi-inspire ukuthi ngenze a house. Yeah.
So obviously while you're listening to YFM, or rather I would think while you're listening to YFM, there are certain names that are coming up, like producers' names that are coming up. Who were your favorite at that moment?
I was more into compilations. I didn't have a specific person to say ukuthi uPuyi is a producer, then kusho ukuthi i-stuff sakhe. That time bekusama compilation, so bengasho ngithi eish le compilation le yakanyane le yeah mnandi, and then listen. So I was not ukuthi uDJ Ganyani huyo, no, i-compilation yakhe, because it was maybe a 10-track CD or whatever. So I don't have a specific person engathi uye inspire really. That's why mongalaleli production yami, like you cannot tell ukuthi okay this sound maybe wa inspire umuntu so, because I was listening to collective things. So I don't have a specific sound to say no, I'm sticking to this one. Yeah. Yes, abo Ken Rishanla, like ama riding, the snare. I used to like the snare sack, but I was liking ama elements, the way I mix ngakhona, not ukuthi iphetini yakhe, the way siphuma ngakhona. Yeah, I was more into quality sounds. Okay, I like this from this song. I like this element from this song. I like, so I was never inspired by one person. So
So, Kulama compilation, you didn't care much about who's producing.
who's no.
You just enjoyed the
Yeah,
sound.
I was, because me listening to those people badlala ama live set wabo ku YFM, then I began to trust indlebe yabo ukuthi no, lo muntu unendlebe right, so mezokhipha i-compilation uzokhipha something solid. Yeah, so I didn't care much about the artists that are there, because I know ukuthi lo muntu ozokhipha le compilation mengiyothenga lapha ngizothenga into engiyizwayo ukuthi yeah.
So currently, do you have maybe producers that you admire, that you look up to? Maybe let's say, oh, you do. Okay, can you just name 5 locally and then 5 internationally?
I think I'll stick with local. I have one umjida that inspires me. It doesn't know how much. I don't know what it doesn't know what how it talented kangakanani whatever. So mina muntu production wise engimuzwa ukuthi yeah, Mr. KG for me. Yeah, Mr. KG into ayenzayo proper, noma uyizisana lakho yazi ukuthi lo muntu lo uyihlalele le ngoma, and I have never heard one song from him engathi ay mara re ngathi half done, uyabona, lena ngathi isashoda ngasamething, it's incomplete nje the way ingakhona, and akenzi into ongazi ukuthi what is what. Mengilalela ngizwe ngithi soulful house, mengizwe it's deep house, because wenza i-deep house ne-soulful house, so akangilahli ukuthi ngifuna ukuthi lana ubefuna ukwenzani, so ngizwa nje isaqala ukuthi okay la ubushaya i-soulful house, la ushaya i-deep house. Yeah,
so that's one, Mr. KG Sunset. Second one,
El Sandro goes by the name of Spensnik. Yeah, yena I like i-variety yakhe adlala ngakhona, akekho ngizothini, I don't want to use the word stereotype, akekho ukuthi ubheke ukuthi okay ngifuna ukuthi i-arrangement yami ihlale iso kanje, uyathanda uku-experimenta. Yeah, so that's what I like about him. Yeah, we also have I also like Zulu Mafia. Yeah, Zulu Mafia is proper, yonke into mnandi, yonke yabo. So ukuthi usakhiphe ezinye manje still production proper. Production aZulu Mafia mina since kuba yima angikaze ngibe disappointed. So those are the kind of guys ukuthi but they should have been far. Kwenzakalani? Because they are producing something ukuthi moyizwa wena ezidala. Let's stand at least. Uyabona, proper. But now we are supposed to, but why are they not getting opportunities? So question for another day. So Zulu Mafia ngibale.
Mr. KG Sunset.
Yeah.
Splinknik, Zulu Mafia. 2 more.
June Jazzin. Yeah, proper. Solid. Ngithanda mina sound eshaya ngaphakathi, umuntu angathi rough sound yakhona. Yeah, so uJune unaleyo sound le. It's proper stuff. And then who else? Like it's many of them manje ngoba ngicabanga ngabo manje kuyaphithizela.
Khona ama-lights nama-camera.
Yeah, khona ama-light nama-camera. Yeah, but production also have the out here say Kagiso man. B Ninjas is one of yabona manje mhlambe only few people abamaziyo. Abanye they have his songs but they didn't know ukuthi like us. That one. So B Ninjas proper. Like that raw house music. Yeah. Proper stuff. Oh, sebebaningi manje, but Prince Iverson. Yeah. Prince Iverson lapho ke yeah. Prince Iverson ngambeka lapha. I don't know why ngambalanga all along, but but yeah, Prince proper.
Okay. So let's just say Number 5 is shared between Prince Iverson,
No P Ninjas.
No Be Ninjas. Okay, interesting top 5. Interesting top 5.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of soulful house and deep house.
And deep house. Yeah.
And your favorite DJs? Just name 5. Your favorite local DJs. It could be any genre. It doesn't have to be dance music. Yeah.
I'm trying to. Is the first one now probably she's not out there. I don't understand why, but she's proper. Sue N. I think she goes by the name of Sue N. Yeah. Yeah, I think she used to stay in Eldo's on Sue N is a lady. You said
Five. Yeah. So okay. Sue N, she plays vinyl. Yes.
Yeah, she plays vinyl proper. I haven't met Odaide, but umuntu ngimbona ngama live stream, but wonke amaset wakhe agrand goes by the name of To Play. Yeah. That guy can play. Yeah, that guy can play. Nama tape wakhe like uyakutshela ukuthi like experience. Yeah. I'll put Tronics. Yeah, Tronics, yeah. Uyakudlala Tronics, proper experience naye. Then I'll put DA Makhathini, proper. Angisaze uyifake ipartner yakhe, kumele ngithole omunye OX5. But now, if there was a space, I was gonna put her there. Yeah, DA. And then Nkosi. I'm for Nkosi proper. Naye lo ngizibuza ukuthi lentwana le yaphusha. Angifila ngathi whatever we are doing as see all out, yabona ukuthi si mphushe naye ukuthi azibone ukuthi uyazi ukuthi he can play, but I feel ukuthi somehow the industry or Tina, we are somehow failing the guy because of prop. Yeah.
Talking about the industry, so when you were trying to come in the industry from 2004 while you were staying at Sebokeng, how did you view things? How did you view the industry back then?
Back then, I had this thing ukuthi if ngazibona ku TV, ngazibona ngithola ama interview ku radio, akusho ukuthi ngizobe sekuthi ngiyabangena, hayi yonke into mnandi yabona. So not knowing izinto abantu that they go through for them to be there. I understand. So when we born from a distance, ubona ukuthi kusho ukuthi amajita aphila kamnandi. Yeah, yonke into mnandi buthebelele. So uyabona ukuthi into umuntu angaphila ngayo. Now mina my advice manje, I don't advise umuntu ukuthi stick to music only. I always try ukuthi no, yes, pursue your career in music, but have something else oyenzayo okuthi makes up better ngapha. Now we have about COVID, ama-COVID, ama-gig awekho or kwenzakala. Have something ukuthi make better ngapha. There's something generated income yakho, impilo iyaqhubeka. Yeah. So I didn't view kanjalo, bengiviewa nje ngokuthi if ngavela ku TV akusho sengizobhukwa ngapha nangapha ngibe busy yonke into nama payments, ngithola ama payments, but now mase ukhona phakathi yabona ukuthi lento zama payments abanye phela nokuba kwe line up abanye bayabhatalwa wena ubhatalwa, and then ubheka ukuthi kusho ukuthi status sabo ukuthi because nge status asilingani, someone is paid when you're not paid but you are there kwe line up udlalile. Uthola ukuthi the crowd was more even happier ngawe, but you are not paid yabona. So back then I didn't ngiziviwe zonke lezo zinto, but now masokhona phakathi yabona ukuthi ziyabuya.
And back then was your name Vetja?
Yes.
How did you get the name?
The name Vetja is like umuntu velani, velaphi, abonga bo Vetja. Like it's into yasekhasi ukuthi uVetja, everything. So mina just came up in Lavita, the Lavita part. Yeah, Vetja was being called Vetja since ngiyintwana. Yeah.
And you're transitioning to doing mixtape or podcast. How did that come about?
Leo Emma podcast, it was not something engiyiplanile. Yes, I used to do it and it was a mixtape for umuntu ayenza podcast athi ngicela ungenzele guest mix and do. But mina for le mina sengiyirana no ukuthi I was feeling like I was in a dark space at the moment. I was in a dark space, so I said, but yini ngangiduduza ukuthi ngiphume la. It was music, so I made a mixtape ngayibiza Don't Do It. Yabo, so mengibiza Don't Do It, it was me encourage abanye ukuthi cause ngiyacabanga ngithi mina mengukuthi ngiku dark space kanje and ngibheka impilo yami ngiyabona ukuthi it's not that bad. So what about omunye umuntu? Kusho ukuthi khona abantu abakwi situation worse than this one engikuyo. So let me do something to whoever nayo ongaba kuleyo dark space le. So I decided ukuthi ngithi ngishaye mixtape Don't Do It. So mengishaye Don't Do It, so a lot of people but nathi siyashaya. That's where ibe khona kanje. I mean, I was just doing one tape. Okay, I'm just doing one, Don't Do It, one tape. And then people will say, no, this initiative is proper. Let's do it. So about DJ baqala bathi, hey, can we do? Ngithi sure for as long as kuyinto esiza omunye umuntu proper. Yeah, sure. So manje I think we have close to 200 mixtapes abantu balokhu different DJs all around. Yeah.
When did you start the Don't Do It podcast?
I think it's late 2018 or early 2019. I'm not, yeah. If it's 2018, it should be late 2018 or early 2019.
Yeah. So probably they're 10 years after you have moved to Soweto. Okay, you moved to Soweto in 2008.
2008.
Yeah. What was going on in your life at that moment that put you, because you said it was in a good space. What was going on, if you don't mind sharing?
I felt like I was doing a lot of things because people will tell you, hands-on, I've got my own skills. So I was doing a lot of things, but I didn't have progress. Yeah, busy, up and down. Yeah, always busy. But I don't see ukuthi lowo busy lowo kwenzakala. You sacrifice time ukuthi ube nomndeni wakho wenza, but there's no progress. And then nabo baqala ke manje ukuthi hayi wena up and down, but akubonakala ukuthi wenzani. Uyangithola? So uyaphuma, yes, yakubona busy, but now wenzani? Asiboni progress. So I was like, I was trying to figure ukuthi manje ngenzeni ke manje, because all zonke lezi zinto engizenzayo izinto ukuthi ngithembele kuzo ukuthi lezi zinto izokumele ukuthi zengiphilise lezi, but manje azingenzeli next. So ilezo zinto nje bezenzeka in that time.
Well, what did they mean ukuthi ababoni ukuthi wenzani? Were they referring to
financial?
Money?
Yeah, it was money, because now always busy and kuba khona la mina engisiza khona abanye abantu ukuthi uyasiza abanye abantu, but manje wena musiza lo muntu wena utholani? Wena yabona kuba nalezo zinto ukuthi okay wena yes, I was working then, but now bese ngingasabonakala ukuthi kwenzakalani, because abantu baba nalento ukuthi izinto ezikhosa depression ukuthi umuntu akasebenzi. Angispani depression ngakushaya lokho spana lokho uyaspana, but manje ungaboni ukuthi enhle ngenzani. Ngiyaspana, yes, but angiboni. Yeah, so
we identify kanjani depression? I'm one of those people who I believe I haven't understood it fully. I'm still learning about it.
Mm.
So how does one identify depression?
It's hard for you to identify it because angithi futhi thina personally nama used to be those people ukuthi man sabodak man indaba zama depression uba ne stress niphume namajita nibraye and do whatever and then yonke into seyiphelile. So I depression isifo riding, it's a condition yabona. Yeah, isifo wena it's very hard for you ukuthi uyithole unless baze bakudiagnose ukuthi no, you are suffering from depression. Wena uzoloku mhlawumbe uthi hayi awuthi ngiye esibhedlela uzwa ama-pain uyazi uma kuthiwa i-pain hayi kusho ukuthi i-stress in so kumele udiagnose ukuthi une-depression umuntu owaziyo njengokusho ukuthi wena it's hard for you ukuthi uthi depression into ekanjani naye lo muntu emphethe akazi awazi ukuthi i-depression kusho ukuthi wena uhleli uzitshela ukuthi mina ngihlele ngine-stress hayi mina ngihlele ngine-stress ukuwe uyibona as stress kanti sekuyi-depression yila seyingozi khona kakhulu ukuthi nokuzibulala sekuseduze. Yeah, yabona. So depression like bakhona abantu abathi bane-depression thola ukuthi stress, yabona. So i-depression ngeke ngivele ngithi ngine-depression ngivuke kusasa ngithi hayi ngoba kunezinto ezibhedayo elifini yami sengithi ngine-depression thola ukuthi stress, yabona. So kufuneka someone ongabe yi-social worker or i-doctor akutshena ukuthi hayi wena wonke ama-symptoms la ngiwabona kuwe ukuthi because akunamshini ukuthi si-check-a njenge-HIV ukuthi ku-check igazi ukuthi hayi-ke kusho ukuthi mekuvela ama-line ayi-2 i-depression. No, someone has to have a conversation nawe, then from that conversation uzodecide ukuthi zonke lento benikhuluma ngazo zimbonisa umuntu one-depression. Yeah, so it's very hard for you ukuthi ngithi ngine-depression. No, abanye abantu ba-depression but it's only stress. Yeah.
So 2018, probably that's when you started the mixtapes. So now you are a producer, a podcaster, and a DJ. When did the DJ part start?
I would say 2006. Yeah, 2006 also.
2 years before you moved to Soweto.
Yeah, 2 years before. Yeah, kulama bash whatever ikasi udlale because then besijabulela nje ukudlala because it was 6 to 6 noma ngabe ni-2 nodlala nje kuze kusi mase khathele ngene lo munye. So yeah,
Budlala va.
like in your informal batches la kuvala strata whatever ekasi siyaplagwa siyadlala. I wasn't into clubs. Yeah, because mina bengithi it is sense nje. So bona I wasn't pursuing a career. Yabona. So let's just do it and see. Yabo. So I did it until yeah, mengifika la because it's a new environment manje 2008. Ukuthi okay, let me see ukuthi kwenzakalani. Then ngabona ukuthi okay, angikakabi nama associate ngokuthi mhlambe abantu engikuthi le taste le nginayo yomculo ba na abantu engizohambisana nabo ngomculo sikhulisane. Abona ukuthi awuthi ngirelax ngibona. But I used to go kakhulu Pretoria. I used to go Pretoria one man ama ngiyi-1 House 22 go there. I didn't care about the lineup because House 22 was known for ukuthi edlale number yangithola. So you didn't care about it lineup. You just go there, one isiblomele da and then umbuye. So until ngize ngithola amajita, I think it was kalokubona bukhaba, I think it was around 2016. Yeah, I think it was around there. These people they've the same passion that I have. Yabona kulo mculo. Athi let me go there. I think we hlangane at the Rock. Yeah, so hlangane at the Rock. Yeah, ngabloma namajita. Actually bengiya ku G-Force. Yeah, the lady
Ukoko.
uGugu. Yeah. So bengikhulumile noGugu ukuthi sohlangana at the Rock siblome nje yabo. So mengisiblomile kanjalo I knew ukuthi abokhabo bazobe khona. Yabona. So that's when sihlangana ngithi othi ngizwe vibe yalamajita ukuthi kanjani. So ngabona ukuthi it's just happy people abajabuliswa inamba the way ngingakhona nami ukuthi abantu engingaphilisana nabo ke la. All along I used to go alone. Yeah.
That's one of the things I've been trying to understand. The people you have mentioned, we all know about shy.
Yeah.
And when I hope shy, you don't drink.
Yeah.
What happened?
The drinking part, I think it was some spiritual stuff, man. I don't know how because I was drinking, but 2010 I stopped. 2010, like we were drinking with December 31st, Semakaya, Yapuzwa, and then I'm no longer drinking, but I was so tired. And then I went and I took a Coke, 2-liter Coke, while I was still drunk. So I just drank. But Puzele Coke while I'm drunk. That was my last time tinted alcohol, even now.
So you just change your mind like that?
Yeah, so I don't know. That's why it's hard for me to say, when a person says, hey man, I want to stop drinking alcohol, what can you advise me? I can't, I don't know how, because I didn't plan to stop. It's not something that I was thinking of, and I was not the type of people about I'm taking a break or whatever. I never took a break. So I can't advise you ukuthi hayi mufuna ukuyeka hayi mfana kumele wenze kanje or replace alcohol ngento kanje ezokhipha. I can't.
Some you don't even miss the tasting nyana ye beer ye Heineken. You don't miss it.
Nothing. Nothing. You are one of the people ababazi ukuthi groove me. I mean groove me every week. Say grooving, but akukho nje nokuthi ngikhalela kancane taste nyana njengamanje sibhekile manje uyabona ukuthi ubeka ibhodlela elihle lapha akukho nakancane ukuthi
sibeka igoloko lomkhulu yakubuka
nangu umkhulu ngibhekile ukuthi why ngaphuzi le.
Yeah, I know a few people who don't drink when they go to groove, but they can switch it up.
Yeah.
So they're casual drinkers.
Yes.
Sometimes they go years and years not drinking. And then they like, no, I want to go back.
Bese kuba nabantu abakuthi umuntu uzibekele wine lakhe endlini aphinda asha. So mina like wonke lawo lezi zinto ezibenefitwayo because somehow mongabe wenza science uyazi ukuthi umzimba uyawudinga alcohol yabona. So mina ngiyashoda ke total ke ngalo. Hayi ngiyashoda.
Okay, so from 2008, 2006, you started DJing, then you came this side, Sharp. Now, this side you have met Abo Cabo. Yes. This side meaning Soweto, yes. Abo Cabo, Abo Lady Chiefos, Ukoko.
Yeah.
How do you guys start the C7 movement? Or, yeah, how do you start it and who's part of the C7 movement?
C7 move. It was not as long as everything that we Essenza is not a planned thing. I understand. So C7 ivele ngasho ngithi qanjo nje Angelique.
Yeah, Angelique, yes.
Yeah, Angelique, like the Umabutu Nonjenje. They went for an interview. They hosted Udoda. Yeah, I think Udoda. Udoda ngisazi ukuthi HouseNamba was there. I can't remember, but Udoda was there. Bebeyenzela lapha eVilakazi.
Yeah, it was
one radio.
One radio, yes.
Yeah.
Vilakazi. So it was Doda and Deep Cats.
Yeah, Deep Cats.
Yes.
Yeah, Deep Cats. So maybe the time ukungena amapiano yabona ukuthi but wathi so interview labantu ngamapiano nange deep house ukuthi what's kune relationship between amapiano ne deep house or khona abanye abafila ukuthi into abayenzayo ingcono kunabanye so they went there for ukuthi bawukhuluma omunye akhulumele side lakhe omunye akhulumele because unjenje used to play your deep house your soulful house so I think bathatha umuntu ukuthi une background ye deep house ne soulful house befuna ukuzwa ukuthi usuke kanjani ukuthi abe kuma piano full time so they had low conversation nomabuthu so one of the things because they were mocking each other so one of the things they just said kumabuthu ukuthi hayi nina men hosta ama-pathweni lapha e-Rockefeller he mentioned uThabi ukuthi men hosta la ama-show weni lapha e-537 niba yi-7 vele yabona so ningazositshena thina siyabagcwalisa ama-pathi wethu wamapiano kuyagcwala yabona so it was a more carry ukuthi abantu be-deep house maybe hosta baba yi-7 so kwaba ukuthi siyavuma ukuthi so usho kanjalo I think beso-hosta i-event khona e-Rockefeller I don't know if it was a week elandelayo or but we were going to host vele e-Rockefeller so mes host e-Rockefeller and then ubuhle was kitchen mekusadlala I don't know who was playing I think it was Shakespeare who was playing and then ubuhle started to C7 high C7 because they were talking about the interview leyo njenje besho ukuthi uthe C7 and vele babona si pegged so but I vele sithi C7 and then so because it was I was next to Buhle kunokhabo la then what C7 died C7 and everyone was like so people were chanting bona bengazi ukuthi u-C7 C7 1 you understand so C7 it has something ebeyizomoka even though it was a friendly conversation it was not ukuthi sekuyaliwa ukuthi hayi bayi-7 nathi no but ivele kanjalo singasho ukuthi unjenje oyi-creative yeah
So who's part of C7 movement?
Everyone is part of C7 but thina I would say iranwa yimi nokhabo people who are like pushing it but it's for everyone there is no specific owner something like that
So I can also start an event and call it C7.
yes because there was a guy I think wasempumalanga yeah obebuza ukuthi how can you start a branch C7 in Mpumalanga so I was like okay get your few guys ni plug a sound use whatever sound that we have ni plug nishama session noma ngeza abantu abayi5 or 4 na next week niqhubeke nenza kanjalo ama session ngcine that's why more typer uthi at C7 kuzovela i-C7 bese kube ne-C7 ethi Witbank yes because those guys said create your page yenu and then mbone ukuthi nenza kanjani from there because into yomuntu wonke umuntu like thina yonke into esenzayo it's more like uniting people we are not about saying hey brand yes mesenze messengers izocontrolwa yithi la ukuthi senze messengers C7 but the movement because we are not about a certain ukuthi sobheka ukuthi hayi sifuna abantu ukuthi sebeda or abantu abanama followers yibo abazosikhupulela i-movement le C7 funa yena lo muntu the thought le ukuthi the guy came to us ukuthi ngifuna ukuvula i-brand kusho ukuthi ubonisa interest and umuntu ongaphusha lo ukuthi nikhulise i-movement it is not about amagama I don't even know the guy na akangazi but yabona but he knows the movement yabona so I'm all about ukuthi sipusha i-movement ukudlula amagama yeah
Don't you think considering how the C7 term came about, I think it was a discussion between Jelik and Mabutu.
yeah
Others think maybe this just means we are not part of amapiano, because some even came up with a chant that fuck piano,
Yeah.
and others were saying we're chanting C7. So don't you think whoever knows about the C7 chant or C7 movement thinks it's a movement against other subgenres of dance music?
Yeah, that's the confusion ekhona. It's something ekhona vele abantu baca, because I've seen mina for myself, I've seen being tagged kuma post like ku Facebook, uthole ukuthi khuluma ngamapiano ne deep house, and then I'm being tagged lapho. I'll just react nje kuleyo post or ngihleke whatever, and then because I think iyo nto enza ukuthi abantu babe confused ukuthi manje sekukhona i-C7 and then there's fuck piano, kwenzakalani, yabona? Angathi manje thina sesi against, no, thina we are all about i-movement epusha i-deep house, angithola house music. I would say house music. It's not ukuthi umakhelwane ukuthi wenze into, it's good. Uma ukuthi yena uyabona ukuthi omunye nomunye une-vision, nathi sine-vision ukuthi why senza le, because siyabona ukuthi abantu abala the house music space, most of the time abantu bazibhekelele bona ukuthi umuntu abe right, akabhekelele omunye umuntu ukuthi no, but nale ntwana lezi kumele zibe grand nazo, yabona? So thina we are trying to scrap that ukuthi from thina asizameni ukusizana. Uma ukuthi uyakhona ukuthi mhlambe uPuyi une-show eso, Puyi, ayi awuze kunale ntwana kanje, eyake endaweni noma ngabe uyazi kodwa ngithanda isandla sayo nendlebe yayo ukuthi awukumuzwe, yabona? Kungabe ukuthi sihambisa amagama ukuthi kumele uzumaze lo muntu lo. You don't have to know the person.
I like the fact that you guys give the youngsters opportunities. You book them on your shows, on your events. I like that. Well, what I am skeptical about is that somehow, some way, as you said, you push each other, whoever is under the Deep House umbrella. I just think that somehow, some way, there is some favoritism. I'm not saying there is, I think there is. Because how many DJ names are there? Obviously, you cannot cover all the ground. And somehow, some way, again, because you're a human being, you're going to favor some people. I'm going to give you an example. You mentioned Diema Katini in your top 5 and Kosi. Those people are close to you.
Yeah.
So there's a human nature, there's a human element that might affect the movement, might affect how you judge or support.
I would disagree with that, because those people you've mentioned, UDA no Nkosi, those are the people let's push us ngabaz. We didn't know those people. We just know Sbaze Manjabo Lentos, UDA Nkosi. We didn't know. I didn't know Nkosi. I didn't know UDA. UDA was playing, I think ube Buke Ubuhle. La hosta khona ubuhle even now. So Marketing was playing there, and then Songa was like, hey, this guy can play. This guy can, and then we started Marketing samfaka kuyo yona le event le eyazala i-C7. Besingaze simfake anyway, samfaka khona and then he performed. Same thing noNkosi samfaka khona la kuleyo event le okwavela khona i-C7, and then we didn't know them. Hey, besazi uNkosi behlangana naye isofeng ukuthi hayi intwana ethanda inamba le, ehleli khona njalo kuma events ethanda inamba, but sabona ukuthi okay uyadlala asimfaka. Yeah, mina uNkosi ukumuzwa kwami, I had an interview I forgot the name, the online radio station.
Which one?
Host of Quintin.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Something I radio something.
Yeah.
I remember it. Yes.
So Quintin ungibizile for an interview. So mina I was hoping like kanje ukuthi ngiza ku-interview, but what no, we have to play. And that was the time mina I was not bengisathatha i-break ekudlaleni. So I was like, no man, even my music nama-hard drive wami amanye acrashile. Ngithi yo, I don't wanna angifuni ukuhlangahlanganisa izinto. So the first person engamfonela uNkosi, ngithi ntwana inento kanje kanje, mina I would like to ukuthi ngenze interview and then wena uzodlala, yabona. So mina I'll do the interview, wena uzoshaya a 1 hour set. He didn't hesitate, yabona. So ngathi la ngisomuzwa khona ukuthi lo mfana uphethe ini. And then weza la ngakhuluma noQuintin wathi ne-prop ithi sizwe le ntwana le, yabona. Ufike yashaya intwana number 1, yabona. That's when ke i-decision ukuthi simfake kule event yaphuma khona ukuthi nangu bekumele kudlale mina, but yena uvele waba ready nje ukuthi hayi no, ithi ngiyodlala, and washaya into straight. So ngathi hayi no, this guy can play, yabona. Samthatha samfaka kwi-event, yabona.
So you telling me that SIY7 movement somehow, some way, ayikwazi uba nama-favoritism? It happened. No, let's be honest. Because
mina I don't have a favor. Like that's why bekunzima na ukuthi mongibuza ngama top whatever. Like mina I'm more into the product that you bring. I'm not after your name. Ukuthi DJ whatever. No. If senza event and then there's some people about close to Tina, siyazi ukuthi in case, just like the last presidential celebration, I was there in the lineup. So me being there, ukuthi I don't want ukuthi abantu laba sobafaka mekuba neyinkinga ukuthi event ingaqali ngalesikhathi le esifuna ukuthi iqale ngayo, kuba ukuthi ama-slot aba affected yila abantu abala ekhaya. Ya ukuthi mina mekumosheka isikhathi sami anginankinga, mengimosheka mhlambe esakho uMakhathini or Nkosi or Don, labantu abala no, because asiyenzeli ukuthi kuzwe thina. We are more interested kulabantu esingabazi ukuthi sifuna ukuzwa ukuthi bazo deliver kanjani. That's why ama-prime slot ngeke ubone ama-prime slot wethu ukuthi kunaleyo favoritism ekhona kwi-lineup ukuthi bayothole ama-prime slot. Ama-prime slot aba laba esingabazi ukuthi, because if siyamazi uMakhathini siyazi ukuthi meshaya uyashaya, nakuNkosi siyazi ukuthi meshaya, but laba abanye yiba kumele ke bangene lapha. Abantu sebebaningi ke, prime slot inikwe bona sibone ukuthi benza kanjani.
Yeah, I've seen you guys, especially you, posting things that are not showing favor to certain names or certain brands. I was just trying to highlight that we all have human nature elements, because it happens that whoever you like as a DJ, somehow you become friends with them. So whenever anything that comes up that relates to what they do, they come to your mind.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying I fear that, because when you check a lot of movements, they start with the pure intention that we want to unite people. This is for deep house. But when time goes, you realize no, it's no longer about that.
So push up with your own.
Exactly. And it's one of those things I believe we should not promote in the dance music scene, because we have a lot of talent, and some of the talent can't come up because of nepotism and favoritism.
I understand.
Okay, so one of the things I wanted us to talk about Because I think you're the closest person who can clarify this, man.
Okay.
Because it's gonna make me understand what C7 movement stands for. So your partner Ukabo posted this on Facebook. Um, open quote, I so wish all those deep house producers and DJs who are running to amapiano to make a quick bucks can be chased away from that side because they are not genuine. Mpulaying, close quote. From your from your understanding, what was the president trying to say?
I think there is more of a joke than ukuthi I don't think he meant that. I understand because uthi he wish ukuthi babaxoshe ngale kusho ukuthi yena uzwa ubuhlungu ukuthi khona abantu abahambayo kusho ukuthi mebaxosha ngale bazoya ku they come back here. I understand. So I think it was more of a joke because Ozwele and then and come back because there was a reason why you went there. A person cannot just do a transaction kanjalo. I want to understand. Same thing, you mongibuza ngama producers ukuthi I mentioned uZulu Mafia. Zulu Mafia mazi deep and soulful production yakhe. And then I saw ukuthi release some piano song. You understand? So I cannot now say ukuthi Zulu Mafia production yakhe iyabheda because now use producer amapiano because mongathi amlandela Zulu Mafia. I think even last year he was posting about moving to and then people are like, no, don't do, don't. So kusho ukuthi umuntu move into ayihlalele phansi wacabanga yena wabona ukuthi okay maybe le ngabenefita la nala because it doesn't mean ukuthi manje njengenza ipiano kusho ukuthi usohlalela kulo piano mhlambe khona la uzothi lethu ngenza EP ye deep house la ithi ngenza EP yamapiano menze deep house thina sothenga simamela deep house angithi. Yeah, menze deep house will buy sidlale deep house. Menze piano I don't play piano mina. So I can't buy that. But menze deep I'll buy. Not ukuthi hayi ngoba manje usenza amapiano whatever so release a deep house kusho ukuthi izobheda because manje usenza no music is all about ama preferences wabantu ukuthi we accept kanjani. Mina I go with music ongenza ngibe emotional intact now. So amapiano I haven't felt that. Not ukuthi ngithi hayi awaphela amapiano. No. I haven't felt connected now. So ukuthi umjida wenza amapiano it's good for him because he know akekho umdala akekho umuntu ongavela move. I understand. So abanye abantu bathi hayi they move because imali sometimes it's not about that. Ubona amanye ama channels yena angamvulela ukuthi even if mengangena kumapiano kunezinye izinto ezingavuleka ukuthi zivalekile la ku deep house because now mesigxeka leyo movement yakhe kusho ukuthi nathi kusho ukuthi asina direction because thina yokuthi i-movement SIY7 yokuthi ivulela ama opportunity abantu because besingeke siyiqale besingeke siyiphushe if bekulula so kusho ukuthi kuvalekile somehow kuvalekile that's why amanye amajita abona ukuthi hayi so sibe nje sesinemnwele ezimhlophe nje so sivele inwele ezimhlophe siloko siphushana nalento le I understand singafiki la kumele sifike khona because there is some blockage ekhona ngala so yiyo into enza ukuthi i-C7 is all about house music ukuthi sifuna ukuvula what asifuni ukuconcentrate kwezinye because manje besingazi amapiano kuvulekile they go abasupportana yonke into yabona they do their own things sharp but ngapha they still somehow la ukuthi maybe kubona ukuthi le iyaphusha and then they try and limit wena ukuthi okay wena it's more like politics now if you into politics and then you come with the truth and then they try ukuthi bakwenzele sithi ngesizulu bakwenzele uzungu yeah they try and make a plan ukuthi asimu-silence kanje. Wena ubona ngathi bakunika ama-opportunity kanti bafuna ukuthi lay low. Understand? So there's still those issues. So we are all about ukuthi kuvuleke. It's not about mina yonke into engiyenzayo, it's not about ukuthi ngiyenzela mina, because I think it's late for ukuthi I don't see myself ukuthi get deep house ngiyi-millionaire ukuthi millionaire get deep house. No, I don't see, but a youngster can still achieve lezo zinto lezo ukuthi athole ama-opportunities. Hayi ukuthi sibhekwe ngama-followers ku-Facebook ukuthi hey, ama-followers angaka, no, let's book him, let's asebenze ngama-booking ama-followers. So I think that's one of the things esibulala ukuthi abantu bathola ama-gigs. Yeah, it's a good thing ukuthi umuntu unama-followers and stuff, but now when you concentrate more kuma-followers, you end up losing the direction of the event, because now when you do a lineup, you curate music according to where now once the event we ask from la ngizoflowa kanje, ngizoqala nge-lounge, ngizoqala i-broken beat kuzi-deep house or whatever. But now mawuzobheka ngama-followers uthola ukuthi akekho manje kuma-broken beat onama-100,000 followers, and then uzokwenza, and you need umuntu we-broken beat lapho uzokwenza kanjani? So yiko nje engingakusho la. The post ya president, I think bezijokela lapho whatever, ezwe ubuhlungu ukuthi mhlawumbe mekhona ohambile ku-deep house obemthanda ukuthi useyangale amapiano, mhlawumbe ucabanga ukuthi usezenza amapiano kuphela. Menza amapiano kuphela, we there's nothing we can do ngayo. Uthanda amapiano lo muntu, and uyazi yena the reason why enza lo mapiano lawo.
And when they come back, you're gonna accept them back to the deep house community.
Simple.
Yeah. Because I've been seeing your gray hair, but hey, I'm not sure whether it's gray or.
No, the years one day, because I neminyaka yebhola, because I was once playing with development riding a pirate, so I had to understand. So so eminyaka I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable.
Any batala ngegame, man.
So as exposure, man.
Yeah. And now I'm getting gray hair on my mustache. Yeah. I have one at the moment. One day, I checked myself on the mirror. I'm like, no man, maybe it's dust or something.
So gray hair.
I'm like, that's gray hair.
Then you should be vaccinated by now. You should be vaccinated by now.
This is the city. I am still young. Just yeah, it's inherited. Not that I'm old.
Asas.
What are the plans for SIY7 movement or Vetja Music? Because we have a record label or a publishing company, Vetja Music.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's start with Vetja Music. What are the plans for Vetja Music?
Vetja Music, a plan yakhona ukuthi I should get, because I should get more youngsters as in the production, and then release it, and then assist them there. But now, for now, into being long, he preach all along. Ukuthi mosaqala, open your own, release as an independent artist. Then from there, okay, ufunde 1 and 2, so that when a record label comes to you, so he has good what to expect, and nama figures when lawafunayo abe more realistic, because so he has good, okay, when I'm alone, I'm able to achieve this. So with a record label, because sometimes amajita actually on a word go, the first single expect and the people are no longer buying music. So expect ukuthola into buyer, but more qala independent. Okay, okay. No, some people they just go there, social media, back tag about hey, so, and then go to pirate free download. They go to free downloads, because I've seen it, people sending me screenshots, free download, but hey, this song is nice, good inbox. But you have to be humble in your situation, because hey, I appreciate you, but but next time please buy esitolo nesiright. Because the one guy ebengimtshela ukuthi hayi la uthenge khona akusi wathi serious kanti masidownload anitholi lutho ngithi sitholi lutho manje ngodownloader. So ngamsendela ilink ye-Bandcamp and then wangizenzela i-screenshot ukuthi uthengile. I understand ukuthi there was no reason for him to buy again.
Yeah, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
Why? What do you think is the cause of people not understanding where do you buy the music? They don't know which site is the right one to buy the music.
The problem is it's us. I understand. We have a lot of music conferences, but I think our music conferences, they are not open to everyone. Understand? Once you say music conference and then you want maybe $300 each person. Understand? So because the person how do we accommodate labo bantu labo ukuthi sibatshene sibachazele ukuthi bafethu nithenga kanje mo so downloader la la mo downloader la yila bantu ba site aba benefita. Mina as an artist I don't benefit anything, so we need to convey that message. I understand. So some of the people bayazi ukuthi wrong into but they still do, but some they don't know. I understand. So Tina, it's up to us ukuthi siyise imessage ebantwini ukuthi bafethu now man indlela right yokuthenga umculo. So ama conference wethu are not open to everyone. They just ukuthi kungeno ngeimali kwenzakalani. So those are the things Tina sazama ukuthi once izinto zethu ziba right, we'll try and make those conferences ukuthi wonke umuntu angeza. Yes, because sesiqalile ngama DJ practice. So singenza i-conference from there ukuthi explainele abantu ukuthi no nokuthenga thenga kanje, and then maybe from there lo mtshenile nawo uzotshena omunye na mtshenile otshena omunye. Yeah, so ama conference wethu are complicated to access. Kwenziwa amatikiti uthola kwenziwa itikiti online kumele umuntu awathenga, lo muntu uhlula ukuthenga ingoma. So manje umtshena ngama online kusamele athenge itikiti la conference online is too complicated for abanye abantu. So let's do something siluze nje. Yeah, ko lose nje kancane ukuthi ngiyaluza but manje i-message uzobe idlulisele abantu abaningi rather than ukuthi ugain but information ihlele kwabantu abawu-10. So awenzanga lutho. Yes, uyenzile imali ngabo laba abazile, but wena the objective oyento yenzayo oyireachanga ujabuliswe isikhwama sakho sijabulile but message ayihambanga.
The DJ practices you have started, what are you teaching these kids?
We are teaching you something that you lack on. So it's not like come, we're going to teach you mixing, or come, we're going to teach you sequencing, come, we're going to teach you how to select songs. We give you the platform because it's practice. Everyone is free, and then go there and make those mistakes, and then Tina will see okay, low shot and into lunch. Because it's useless teaching you mixing while you know it. I understand. 90% of the DJs in SA can mix. They are perfect, but now the selection of the songs, that's where I think we are somehow lacking. I understand. So we was good thing we're making a but ama keys wakhona aya clash. Yeah. So
but isn't track selection or sequence a subjective approach?
It can be, but now that's why sikupha opportunity ukuthi waza nama-disc wakho, ne? So lawo ma-disc wakho lawo so kulalela thina ukuthi hayi yes le ngoma uyazithanda but now as they are not working together, uyangithola. Then sikwenzele example ngawo zona lezi ngoma zakho ukuthi uyabona le uma ungayidlala nale uzimix uze ukuthi okay, and then nendlebe yomuntu iyakhula because oh okay, because most of abantu badlala, but when you can listen, pay attention to the keys, the keys of the songs, and then wazi ukuthi eziphi ezisebenzanayo like ezihambelana kahle, and then uzoba grand. Yeah, that's one thing enziwa DJ Christos. Mongazilalela ingoma zakhe, maybe first 5 songs wayethi ukuthi mix yankhona proper is because molalela, listen to the key engoma le ayikhiphayo, listen to the key yala uthola ukuthi idlala on the same key. Yes, the production is different, but the key of the song, that's why iba seamless mixing yakhe. Yeah.
Are you also teaching them where to buy music and what is pirated music or where to get the right music?
That one we were planning to cover it kule small session esifuna ukuba nayo. So conference, you can call it conference, but besifuna for now bowukuthi nje kuza abantu sabafundisa ukumixa. Some they didn't even know how to, abanye akusebo DJ, but mina I'm a podcaster, so mina ngenza ama mixtape, but I don't know how to play. You understand? So lo muntu angaba dangerous than umuntu osekudala, because ku-podcast mwenza i-mixtape mele like ukwenza i-mixtape like mina I think it's more difficult for me to select for a mixtape rather than going to play for a gig. I understand. So
what's for you? What's the difference?
The difference that mixtape like mele wenze enza into ukuthi na 10 years time you can still be listening to it. Understand? Whereas we live audience, you there's some elements as a driver ukuthi okay, the crowd is not responding to this direction, let me try and adjust to this direction. So we mixtape, we are listening to pure you. There's no crowd there. We won, you just telling your story, and then whoever ozolalela your mixtape mele a follow. So we club sometimes you when at the DJ you follow the crowd. So we mixtape we follow you. Ukuthi wenza kanjani we follow you. So playing with club just to check with okay they like this type, okay let me go to my folder ngathi anale stuff list and then play there. So mixtape you must be.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed, Joe. I remember when I started to DJ, the first thing they taught me was how to connect the equipment.
Yes.
Before I even played the music, they explained to me, this is an RCA cable, this is a male RCA cable, you are inserting it on the female RCA receiver, all of those things. And with these kids today, they don't even know how to connect. They don't even know how to tell where the CDJ is connected on which channel.
Yeah.
And when it comes to podcast, I used to use CDJs to record a mixtape. Yeah. Today they use the softwares.
Visuals. Yeah. Visual DJs. That one is it can be a problem, but if you can't afford to have CDJs and you run a podcast, that's why I always I think I once shared ukuthi how can you do it ukuthi or avoid ukuba angathi wenzela umshini those keyboard things, your keys, your keyboard, those arrows, those arrows can be your jog wheel. Yeah, that sign that's saying forward, that's your jog wheel pushing forward. The one that's your, so you try and do that. Ungenzi there's about sync so press to sync. No, the moment to press to sync, then you are killing yourself. So avoiding the sync. When asebenzisa i-keyboard yakho le yasendlini as i-jog wheel, as a CDJ, and then from there you'll understand maso touch the actual CDJ. This is the thing I was doing. Just that with manje, now I ngiphethe CDJ, endlini ngiphethe i-keyboard, and so yeah.
When are you having these classes?
Ngama Saturdays 12 to 5. Yeah, that's when we do our class. But we do tell them we page if kuzoba nenkinga ukuthi mhlambe siyasebenza or ukhabu because we host them Kabo's place and also at my place. But if we are working on that weekend, or I have a gig and maybe I'm playing at 3, so we can't host those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any type of DJ is allowed, or we only want deep house DJs?
We are pushing house music, but we've had people who are amapiano, so it's okay when they come. They don't have ingoma the house. We have a lot of CDs lapho sibanika zona badlale ngawo because we don't wanna be all over. We just wanna push house music. Sivule le blockage le abesikhuluma ngayo ukuthi the blockage ila ku house music. So it's not ukuthi siyabandlulula ukuthi hayi amapiano, no more shama piano come, but now so kunama CD warehouse ukuthi practice ngawo. I think more it wouldn't make that much of a difference because uzobuwazi ukuthi CDJ operator kanje yonke into. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
And when is the next presidential celebration?
Yeah, the next presidential celebration is on the 4th of December 2021. Yeah, that's the next one. So we are still finalizing the lineup. The lineup is hectic, but yeah, so far so good. I think the poster will be out maybe next month. Yeah, the flyer will be out next month.
Is the venue decided upon?
The venue, I think we're gonna use the same one as we used last year, which was at Extension 14. Because hosting it in a pub, that event, I don't think it will work.
It won't work. It won't work.
Yeah, I don't think it will work because we're trying to say, what about that? But no.
Now, establishments are usually restrictive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they restrict you a lot.
Yeah.
So the setup here last year was too good and the vibe was awesome. Yeah, so imagine you can't go rowdy a club in, let's say, for an example, Rockefeller. You can't do that.
You can't do this because people go crazy. About t-shirt off, and some clubs they don't allow this. They, whatever, there's a bouncer. So we are thinking of taking it back there. Protea Glen, Extension 14.
So for people who want to join the classes or want to get more information about the presidential celebration, which social media accounts or pages should they follow?
Yeah, they can follow me because when I post about presidential celebration, I also post on the presidential, there's a page, the presidential celebration. For classes, there's a page for DJ practice session. So we always update any new info on there.
And all of this is on Facebook?
Yeah, all of them is on Facebook. I'm not much on these other ones. I don't know. Maybe because I was struggling with Twitter and it
umdala Vetja ehambile iminyaka
ngithe man lana ku Twitter man ngiyasokola man angiboni kahle ukuthi layout sengijwayele Facebook layout nako Instagram uyazama ukuthi poste leso sithombe ngaleso sikhathi.
Yo, Vetja.
Akasihlalele la ku Facebook sibone ukuthi kwenzakalani naye sesikwazi ukuyi-operate.
And then if people want to listen to your mixtapes or watch your mixtapes, where can I get them?
My mixtapes, there is a link. I've shared it on my profile. Link here. Don't do it. It's not all of them, but I tried to link all of them, some of them, most of them. Yeah, ama link well and also we don't do it. I think it's 100 and something that I try to put in one place. You just click on the DJ. I save them like you just select the DJ's name. There is one up to the last number, but it doesn't mean that number the hottest one is number one or the no. You can just click on the person that you like or follow and then see. Yeah.
Okay. Good. I really appreciate you giving us time.
Yeah.
Remember, I've been saying I want to talk to you
Yeah.
because you are doing a lot. You are a DJ, event organizer, producer, podcaster, and now you're a teacher or a lecturer.
Yeah, homemade teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that's inspiring, John. And I hope that this grows to become something bigger, Wabo, because we really need such initiatives. And I hope the partnership that you have with Abantu Spananabo doesn't break; it becomes stronger.
Become stronger.
Yeah, Ngiyabonga kakhulu, Vetja.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. It's been nice with our fans.
Our audience, three audience.
Three audience. These cameras, man. Yeah.
Thank you for it.
Sabonga, baf.
Woi.
Hola, ops.